What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at something that I've just kind of wanted to do for a little bit of time now because of this whole realm of possibility that Call of Duty World War II will be a thing, but with nothing confirmed, nothing teased to us just yet, we're basically left wondering. All signs kind of do point to a World War II. While it is still possible this could be a giant hoax, something super elaborate that never makes it out there, there's a lot that points to potentially this being a thing. So my curiosity was piqued, my interest in the era has gone through the roof again, and it's something that I just wanted to take a look at for just fun and whimsical reasons as to it. But what would Call of Duty World War II particularly look like? So in this video, I have 4 video games that are currently out or in development that could potentially be good indicators as to what to expect both graphically and gameplay wise of a Call of Duty World War II, if that is in fact the title for this year's release by Sledgehammer Games. Now, first and foremost, one of these is not Battlefield 1. I know a lot of people may put that up on the list because it's the most graphically advanced perhaps, and something that is the most relevant World War era game. Though World War I and not World War II, it still has some crossovers that could work in World War II era rather than World War I. But that's not one of those things that I'm putting up on this list. I want to take a look at some other games rather that may point the finger as to where we can look at what to expect. Now, the first one up on this list is perhaps the one that I think fits the most in terms of gameplay, but not necessarily graphics on what to expect at the very moment. It's very possible that this game, that being Battalion 1944, could exceed a lot of people's expectations for graphics and maybe even surpass that of Call of Duty's this year on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and potentially Xbox Scorpio and maybe just maybe Nintendo Switch, but right now those are kind of like the subsidiaries and the extremities that we don't have to worry about just yet. But Battalion 1944 is a game developed on the Unreal Engine that is still in the early alpha phase, so it's not anywhere near completion, but it's getting there, and the gameplay looks rather fast-paced, rather arcade-ish, like Call of Duty is. Call of Duty is the arcade shooter, whereas, say, other games like Battlefield might have a little bit more realism built in within it, like Bullet Drop or something like that. The arcade style is one that resonates throughout the entire FPS genre, and Battalion 1944 is a great example of this. It's very fast-paced, it's high action, but all while still keeping that boots on the ground feel and giving that World War II aesthetic to it. So it's something that I think this one, gameplay-wise, might be one of the ones you want to keep an eye out for if you guys are looking at something to maybe point the finger to with a World War II title that is similar to what potentially COD 2017 could be. Another one that is kind of in the gameplay realms and has the possibility to also be on the graphical standpoint is a game called Days of War. While still in early access, this has a lot more lush environments, a lot more that is in the aesthetically pleasing realm of graphics. A lot of the stuff in terms of, say, different textures close up could definitely use some work, but overall, once again, it's still that more arcade vibe of a shooter, especially whenever you dabble into the World War II genre as well. And this one is still in early access, but it is something that is coming along once again and still has the possibility to be something quite decent for the PC gaming community, but may not end up being exactly what we can look at for COD 2017 look-alike perhaps, but does have that nice foothold in the door where maybe it's something to consider. Another one that I think we should take a look at, but more so on the graphical end, ends up being a game called Sniper Elite 4, which is something you might have heard about and is something that is also available for purchase and download at the very moment. It's out there completed. Graphically though, it is something that is very nice. There's a lot of stuff that is rendered into each level that you take a stab at, but on the end of gameplay, it's not anything that you'd expect as a Call of Duty fan. It's a lot different, same genre and everything, but the gameplay mechanics and all are very much so different than that of what a traditional Call of Duty player would be used to. But there's a lot more that goes into the rendering of the worlds and a lot more to look at than, say, just some of these early alpha developments in other games. Now, the fourth and final game that I want to take a look at that might be a decent recreation of what Call of Duty 2017 and a Call of Duty World War II could look like is a game called Enlisted. It's currently one that is in very, very early development, and it's still not completely back financially just yet, but from the short teasers that we've had here from this, and I'm talking very short, like 30 seconds with black screens in between each, say, snippet of gameplay. There's not all that much shown off, but graphically, it looks beautiful, and it looks to be the same mechanic style as a Call of Duty would be as well. So this potentially might be the coup de grace of what it works out to look like and play like, but as for the game itself, it might not ever make it to shelves or consoles for downloads, but as for what we have right now, this might be what is a decent look in at what COD 2017 can be. And of course, even so, giving that to now a little bit of a further explanation, one of the still images from the Enlisted trailer is actually one that was used for a fake trailer for Call of Duty World War II. So that in itself, it tricked a lot of people thinking that it was going to be Call of Duty World War II, but it was not. So all in all, I think these are 4 games that if you guys are interested in the World War II genre, take a look at them, give them a chance, check out some gameplay, all that kind of stuff. And as for what we can see with COD 2017, I think that a combination of everything here with this, if it ends up being a World War II title, could in fact make it out to be something that is rather awesome, if, say, even bits and pieces are comparable to what we've seen in these 4. But all in all, we're gonna wrap it up here with this one. Once again, just for fun and a little bit of a whimsical vibe with this. Just wanted to bring you guys something a little bit different. So that said, if you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below. Leave your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. What are you guys expecting for a Call of Duty World War II, if you're expecting one at all? Of course, right now with no information out there at the moment that is officially confirmed, we don't really have anything other than just speculation and theory. So what are you guys expecting? Feel free to drop it down there in the comment section down below. But that said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything we have here regarding Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare Remastered, COD 2017, Infinite Warfare, all that good stuff. We got you covered here up on the channel. And finally, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to get connected with me here outside of YouTube, but practically live on Twitter. So if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below if you guys want to toss a follow. But all in all, thank you dudes so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you guys having a great day. My name is Nikolai Espresso. Take care and peace.